Journey starts this morning at Shell Harbour Stadium just outside the beautiful Wollongong. We are set for a great matchup between the built-up Perth Wildcats and Sydney Uni Flames. Live on KO Freebies and YouTube. My name is Jordan and I'm stoked to be joined by the great Tracy York. How are we, Tracy?
Good, thank you, Jordan. Happy to be here. Pretty exciting weekend coming up.
It's just another notch to the belt for you. You've done your coaching, you've done your assisting all around Australia and the world, and now you're involved in this great game and the final series, most importantly.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here and start a bit of a commentating journey, I suppose, as well. And I've enjoyed the award night last night and then today with the start of the games.
Well, we'll get into the awards. Got obviously the coach there for the Perth Wildcats. She won the Coach of the Year there for the women.
Yeah, that's right, Michelle Swain.
It was a very Perth-orientated awards night, wasn't it? They got a few awards out, which was really good to see, as well as the other teams. It was good to, as you said, it was good to see all that sort of thing happening last night, just in Wollongong there.
Yeah, no, excellent night, and as you said, for the built-up Perth Wildcats, Michelle Swain got Coach of the Year, and they also had a number of players featuring in the All-Star 5, being Georgia Inglis, Ebony Stevenson and Amber Merritt, but they're also playing the Sydney Uni Flames, and Hannah Dodd and Annabelle Lindsay also made that All-Star 5, so it should be a really good matchup today.
Hannah Dodd with the MVP, so it'll be good to see her out in the court.
She did indeed, that's right. MVP for the series, and also for her points, classification, she won the MVP for 1 to 1.5 as well.
So great talent all around. We'll quickly go through our lineup here for those listening at home and watching. Sarah Vinci playing for the Perth Wildcats, Natalie Alexander, Laura Gillis, Georgina Gott, Georgia Inglis, Tasha Ovens, Amber Merritt, Sarah Houston, Ebony Stevenson, and of course their coach there, Michelle Swain. And then over at the Flames, we have Brodie Palmer, Cecil Wells, Annabelle Lindsay, Liesl Tesh, Lisa Edmonds, Tracy Crothers, Brianna Fisk, Stephanie Van Leeuwen, Jane Spring, Patricia Luff, Hannah Dodd, and their coach, Alan Cox. Great names. It's going to be a great couple of games ahead of us this morning. Yeah,
that's right, because this is 1 versus 2 on the ladder, so, it will be an exciting game, I think, and when it goes through from this particular game.
They're ready out there. Are you ready, Tracy?
Certainly am.
Let's get stuck into it here. You see the Sydney Uni Flames making their way out in the court. The tall stature there of the number 15 in Amber Merritt for the Perth Wildcats. Won herself a couple of awards as well last night. A talent of the future.
Yeah, she did. She was in the All-Star 5 and the MVP classification for 4 to 4.5.
Here they go. We are underway. Perth Wildcats versus Sydney Uni Flames. Good tip-off there from the Flames. It's now in the hands of the number 5 there, Brodie Palmer. Palmer, good pass in. They get the first shot up the Flames, and that's good. Going the way of Annabelle Lindsay. Very tall up in the chair there. Let's see what the Wildcats can do to fight back. Marching up the court is Inglis. Inglis finds Annabelle. Not Annabelle, sorry. We're still getting used to our names here, folks.
Amber.
The number 15, Amber. Shot's
Merritt.
no good. They're fighting for it here, the Wildcats. Good retrieve. Merritt.
Shot clock.
Good rebound there.
That was a great effort to chase that ball down. The shot clock was really low and they did get the shot up with 3 seconds to go.
They get it again. She's very good both defensively and offensively, we've seen already, Merritt.
Oh, absolutely. Obviously very mobile and they're setting things up very well.
Inglis left open there. It's a very difficult task to steady the chair and get the shot up.
Yeah, for sure. It's certainly, they're very skillful in the chairs and obviously have worked on that as well. Just with the ball was Lisa Edmonds, but was Lisa 09 in our 2000 Paralympic silver medal team.
Quite the reunion last night for yourself.
It was very exciting to see what a third of the team actually from 2000 still playing.
That's what we love to see in this sport. As we saw Flames put the shot up there with no luck. Merritt with the ball. Great pass in there. Inglis passes. No, she put the shot up there. Doesn't drop once again. Look at this form. Merritt trying to block her there. Dodd finds one of her awards winners there in Annabelle Lindsay. They're just struggling to find a basket early there. Might be the cold weather we've got in Wollongong.
It could be. They did some really good ball movement to find the open player, but couldn't make the shot.
Merritt receives the ball there off of Stevenson. When it comes to the way that they set up there in the key, do you have any... obviously being in the game for so long, do you have anything to say about how they're setting up?
Well, you know, they're crowding the keyway, and obviously they've had a few shots very close to basket, so that's obviously what you'd want. And now they're on the fast break.
So Merritt with her first 2 points of the day. Long pass there to Hill. Hill finds Lindsay. Lindsay with a nice looping shot. A pass over there. And there's another 2 points for the Flames. Dodd drops the ball in the net. 2 points. Wheelcats on the attack. Merritt receives that. It's that height she's got that works well. And that's 2 points once again.
Yeah, great shot. Lovely shot action. She sits high in the chair. And, yeah, finishes very nicely.
Good intercept there. We honestly are watching the future here, and it's quite exciting. Only young is Merritt there, for example.
Some great full court pressure by the built-up Perth Wheelcats then to get the steal.
It's going to be Inglis there. She found Merritt. Merritt finds the bucket once again.
Seems to be a 1-2 punch at this point. They're really setting up Merritt well underneath and getting her the ball inside, which is fantastic. Looks like Sydney Uni Flames are having a bit of trouble getting the ball up the floor.
So the Flames, they're on the march. We're going to have Hannah Dodd trying to find her players there. Finds Hill. A call from the refs. Back with the Wheelcats. Merritt with it again. Trying to find her players there. The shot clock against them here, the Wheelcats.
Good defensive set there by Sydney Uni Flames, getting the shot clock violation.
So we're going to have a shot there by the Flames. Another 2 points. It's going to be back and forth here. Nice shot put up there by Inglis. Player over. We do see that quite a lot in this competition. It's nothing to worry about, folks. So we're going to have Liesl Tesh on. She's a politician, member for Gosford. And she was in the wheelchair basketball gliders in 92, 96, 2000, 2004 and 2008. So a 5-time Paralympian. She also took up sailing and won 2 medals in that one there in 2012 and 2016. So quite the resume there for Tesh.
Yep, she was another one of our players in the 2000 silver medal team that I coached.
Lindsay, we call that one a charge there?
No, she got fouled.
A foul, so that is a foul. Flames. Tesh passes it out. They found Dodd. Rebound received by the Flames. Lindsay puts this one up. That is a beautiful shot there from Lindsay.
Another great shot action. Very, very nice.
It's going to be Inglis with the ball in hand. 3 minutes 40 on the clock. Finds Merritt. Merritt's going to have to put the shot up here. The clock's against her. A rebound there by the Wildcats.
Ooh.
It's going to be an inbound pass. Oh, it's going to be a foul or foul there. They're going to take their first time out.
Yeah,
Thoughts on that early quarter there?
Yeah, well, it's pretty tight, and obviously 6-8 at this point, and the Perth Wildcats obviously want to talk about something, so they've called the timeout there. And I'm really impressed with Georgia Inglis as their, I guess, main ball handler and point guard in the system that they're running, and she's really trying to set a lot of things up for the Perth Wildcats.
She's definitely being able to find the likes of Merritt there and a couple of the other players featuring.
Yeah.
The Flames, we've got a few decent players there. Obviously, we've seen Lindsay in action, a few decent shots put up by her. So it's going to be an exciting matchup. Currently 8-6 here at the Shell Harbour Stadium.
Yeah, and the Sydney Uni Flames, I think the ball has moved through hands really well, and they have missed probably a couple of shots near the basket that what they would have liked to have made, but working into the game, and it'll be it's obviously very tight at the moment.
Early days, as they say, so
Indeed.
We'll see how they work into it here. It is 1 versus 2, so the best in this competition so far. Final series, it's an exciting weekend. Please do check out the socials. We have all the photos up from last night. See all the award winners there. So it was a great night. We're going to see play start here again. There's Tesh passing that ball in. Again, amazing resume there. And work with the likes of yourself there, Tracy.
Sorry?
She's worked with the likes of yourself there, hasn't she?
Well, she was always amazing. It was just very lucky to be able to work with her as well, and in that time I think we were very successful with that group of girls, and who obviously went on and still were very successful after.
So Inglis there finds her player in Ebony Stevenson. They're on the charge again, the Flames. Argy-bargy. It's okay, folks. They're used to it, aren't they?
Yes, they are. The banging of the chairs, and as you said, some will come out of the chairs, some can get themselves up depending on their points classification on their own. Others will need assistance, but yeah, they're all very, very tough. It's a tough game, actually.
So Inglis has passed this one in. It's a great game so far. We've got Ovens with the ball. No, so Ovens passed it, there to Inglis. They're a bit of back and forth there. It's now with the Flames. Much like this game. Look at the charge here down the court. Great little pass up. Gets the rebound. She's amazing, isn't she?
Yeah, and Annabelle Lindsay would have been disappointed missing that first shot, but she certainly got her offensive rebound, was able to put that one back in. Puts them 4 up now.
Starting to see where the stats came in the awards that she received, getting all those rebounds.
Yes, that's right.
Inglis once again. Bit of push and shove there. Fouls have been awarded. So what are some common fouls that we'll find in wheelchair basketball, Tracy?
Well, they called a foul on Lisa Edmonds there for, not so much blocking, but, a defensive foul. Trying to keep him out of the key.
That's the rebound there by the Flame. Perth Wheelcats are starting to feel the heat. Lindsay gets that ball there, and that's 2 points. She is something special.
She is, and she came from the able-bodied basketball. I think she was a state junior in under 16s, and has got a really good foundation with shot technique.
Speaking of good players, there
Yes.
we've got one in Merritt. She misses that. Tesh with the pass to Hall. Back to Tesh. Dodd.
That's a
She
nice
finds
pass.
her teammate. It is a nice pass, Tracy. Sadly, doesn't go in.
Van Leeuwen, that's a little bit of a tough shot that she took, but
Shows they got the guts to try those sorts of shots, though. We're in for a good game if that's the case.
Yeah,
there's
that's
2
right.
points to the Wheelcats.
yeah, Tasha Ovens, low pointer, and that's a great finish underneath the basket. Lisa's got the ball. Lisa Edmonds up to Amber.
Lindsay, what can she do here? Goes on one wheel, gets the pass to Dodd. Working well is the team. She tries to get that one. It is stopped by the Wheelcats. Merritt. She finds Inglis. Not Joe, the other Inglis. We'll say the better Inglis.
Today's better Inglis, and she's very smart with her chair. She manoeuvred into Annabelle Lindsay, who was behind, so Annabelle got the foul on that occasion.
A big thank you to all the sponsors. Got the Just Better Care signs in the background there. This is the home of the Rollerhawks. That's their sponsor there. You see the ball passed in. Merritt's going to find someone here. Coaches are animated. Merritt with a decent shot up there.
Yeah, another lovely shot. Well, Amber was one of the joint leading scorers for the league this season at 34.6, so she'd be happy she's made that shot as well.
The Flames trying to find Lindsay, and they do. The buzzer beats them there. That is the first quarter. Thoughts on that one, there, Tracy?
Yeah, well, that's right. So Sydney are up 12 to 10. They got a little bit of a lead by 4, but probably a couple of turnovers when they came down the floor late in that quarter, and the Perth Wildcats were able to capitalise to bring it back to 10. So a close game like we thought. So very tough at this point.
We're in for a good 3 quarters coming up. Make sure to join us when we come back shortly. We're almost ready here for the second quarter of this matchup. Belled up Perth Wheelcats there versus the Sydney Uni Flames. We've got some stats there, Tracy. What can you tell us about that quarter?
Yeah, just a couple of interesting ones. So Amber Merritt for the Perth Wildcats, she's 4 of 7 shots at this point, so she's on 8 points. And her counterpart with Sydney Uni Flames, Annabelle Lindsay's on the same, 4 of 7 and 8 points. Probably one big difference, Sydney Uni Flames have got 15 rebounds to Perth 7. And Perth have got 5 turnovers. Sydney Uni Flames have got 5 turnovers, but Perth haven't had a turnover yet.
Okay, so it's very close on both parts, defensive, offensive. As I said, we're in for a good couple of quarters coming up. Let's get this one started here. Perth Wildcats versus the Sydney Uni Flames. Pass in there to Merritt by Inglis. Will she carry on from where she left off? Ball does get knocked out there. Tesh involved in that one. So a foul has been called.
Foul has been called. Possibly Liesl might have thought she just tapped the ball out from underneath her, but they obviously had a better angle than we did.
So the two smiling assassins at work there in Inglis and Merritt. Ball's passed out to a fellow Wheelcat. That one there being Ovens.
Yeah, she went out of court on that chase down, so...
The Flames at work here. Tesh just passed it in. It's going to be Lindsay. Look at them work against each other there, Merritt and Lindsay.
Yeah, good matchup defensively for sure.
The taller of the two, I didn't measure him, but what looks to be the taller of the two in Lindsay wins that one out. It's going to be Inglis finding the pass there, and that's 2 points.
That's a nice find and a nice finish by Ebony Stevenson.
Yeah, great one there from Stevenson. The Flames, they get this one back. They've got Dodd with the ball. Dodd with a looping pass.
Oh.
Annabelle over in her chair. She props herself back up, though. They are fighters here, the girls.
Yeah, they are. She made a great push down the floor for the fast break, and just at that last point came out of the chair.
That will be an inbound pass here for the Wheelcats. The Super 2 back and forth. Inglis, Merritt. It's going to be Inglis with the ball. She tries to find Merritt, and she does. Merritt passing the ball around.
Sydney almost looked to be double teaming and even triple teaming Merritt at some points in the Keyway.
Yeah, they can see that she's going to be the damaging player here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Inglis, she's left wide open here. Almost jams it. Seen that a couple of times through the season. Dodd charging down. Dodd, she finds Lindsay. And Lindsay almost finds the bucket there. She receives it again. It's that height working, and she gets the 2 points.
Yeah, nice job. She, again, probably disappointed that she missed the first one, but she certainly got her offensive board again to finish that one off.
We're going to see Alexander working alongside Merritt here. Well, she thinks about putting the shot up there, but finds Merritt. Merritt does it justice. We're pulling the Justice League.
Yeah, that's right. She's shot that a bit further out and made a lovely shot out of it.
They're very good at these long passes, are the Flames. Van Leeuwen there.
Van Leeuwen, yes, it's a great finish by her.
Van Leeuwen, sorry. Leeuwen, okay. We're getting used to our pronunciations early on in the day. It is a great couple of days ahead of us here. Oh, she's left to go to the bucket. Inglis not only can assist others, but she gets the points herself.
I'm not sure whether that was totally the plan in the defence, because she's clearly
the
point guard. Yeah, parted the seas.
Speaking of looking good, the shot's up by Lindsay. Marriott receives. Passes that to Inglis. Love to know the numbers of passing between the two. They don't quite love it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Merritt from the side there. That's her spot. She's marked it earlier on.
That was a good defensive tip by Lisa Edmonds there to tap that ball out for Sydney to push the ball forward.
What can Dodd do here? Dodd finds Lindsay.
Missed layup there by Lindsay, and hopefully she's just got to move to the next play and think about that.
Merritt takes control of the ball here. She holds onto it. She's trying to find options. She does in Inglis. Inglis finds her player there. The ball's up. Oh, that is a beautiful shot.
That is a beautiful shot.
Alexander. What they call him, Alexander the Great?
They did indeed. She had a really nice shot. So now we've got a timeout to the Sydney Uni Flames.
A little bit about the coaches once again. We've got a coach of the year as of last night over in the Perth Wildcats.
Yeah, that's right. Michelle Swain, and the coach for Sydney Uni Flames is Alan Cox. So some experienced coaches there, and now we're sitting at 18 all. So he obviously saw something that he wants to chat about to his team.
You've done this in the past, a bit of coaching. What are you, if you're in this situation here, what are you saying to your team?
Yeah, just a little bit of coaching along the way. Well, he's obviously got a reason for it. He might change up strategy perhaps, or, obviously looking at who he wants to stop with the Perth Wildcats and maybe set up, their next offensive play perhaps.
I'm happy to pump up the tyres of my co-commentator. She's got a nice video out I watched yesterday based on her career. 5 teams at one time at one point there, Tracy. It's quite extraordinary that you got yourself through that, and great career you've had. Pleasure to be in this chair next year. So we're going to talk basketball for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be great.
Yeah, indeed. That was a busy time, the 5 teams, and was men and women at the same time. And, enjoyed it. I'm an organised person. I think I needed to be to have that all working out at the same time.
Well, speaking of organised, we'll see what the coaches have organised in that break. Lindsay receives that off of one of your friends there in Tesh.
Yes, Lisa, and you can see that the Perth Wildcats are waiting at just above the 3-point line for Sydney to come down.
Dodd, she finds Lindsay. They work well together. It is a great pair. She won herself, obviously, that MVP award.
Yeah, that's right. The joint, or the MVP for sure. Hannah Dodd was Player of the Year last night at the awards, so fantastic.
And you can see why.
Yeah, indeed. Now she's at the foul line.
I was actually talking to her parents last night, and they met each other at the opening in a bar, in London, watching the opening ceremony in London for the 2012 Olympics. So very exciting story there.
It is very cool.
It's amazing where you can meet new people. So shout out to them.
So Hannah's taking her second free throw now, missing the first.
Seeing another element of her game there.
Yeah, that's right. It's a bit further away from the basket, and nice finish on the second one.
Inglis going to attempt to pass out. She tries to find her fellow Wildcat. Doesn't manage it, but what is managed is Lindsay with the ball in the hands. She's looking for options. She does with Tesh. And that's a great shot there.
Nice pass in there, and I've seen that shot from Liesl.
And she wins the wheelchair of the week, I reckon. That is a beautiful rainbow effect on the side there.
It is. She's always been very colourful, and nice chair.
So there's Inglis to Merritt once again, and it's another 2 points for Merritt.
Yeah, the matchup was, she certainly was sitting a lot taller in the chair there, so nice shot for Merritt.
So Dodd. She is going to find Annabelle. Annabelle. There is a foul called once again.
Yeah, probably there. I thought Annabelle could have maybe just gone straight up for the layup. She was kind of manoeuvring her chair for where Amber was, but I thought she got there first, so potentially could have finished that one a little bit easier.
Let her shooting do the talking here. Picture paints 1,000 words sort of thing. And wasn't that a pretty picture?
Yeah, it was. That's,
Picasso, where are you?
Yeah, again, the shooting technique's outstanding.
She's got a great story. You can check that up in the socials. They've done a beautiful job. A little interview with her. And there's another shot up there. Very nice arc. Speaking of Arc de Triomphe over in Paris. It's been great watching the Olympics. We're going to have the Paralympics in 2 weeks, folks.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. So Paralympics start on the 28th of August, and our men's team, the Aussie Rollers, will be overplaying, so that'll be fantastic.
Paralympians out here and past, so she's going to inbound that. We've seen 2 points there from the Wildcats.
And Lisa Edmonds, who's got the ball, former Paralympian as well.
Trying to block Lindsay. Oh, the Wildcats. She's trying to work her way around here. She's going to have to put the shot up. The clock against her. Oh, it looks good off the hand. Sadly doesn't get in the bucket there. It is 22-23. Merritt. Bouncing pass. Love the weaving there by the Wildcats. Passed out at Inglis, and that's 2 shots. That weaving belonging to Stevenson in the chair. That's more of a movement from the player, or is it something that they're taught?
Yeah, I think, depending on their classification and their body movement ability, she did that really well to kind of come through and create that 3-on-2 opportunity. So
the Wildcats get the rebound there. Merritt, she's trying to find a player here to pass to. Got English to use. She might take it on herself here. She does. Oh, and she does it well.
She did it very well. She, the high pointers weren't on her side of the floor, so she shot that against a couple of low pointers and outside.
Went in. It was amazing. Lindsay. She's going to try and repeat, and she does. Back and forth of these players in Merritt and Lindsay.
Yeah, indeed. That was a nice finish using that backboard. Let's see what defensive stop they can come up with here.
That's a nice looping pass there.
Was a good pass.
Stevenson. Rebound received there by the Flames. Not long to go here in this quarter. 2 minutes 22. And the 23, she's got the ball in hands, and Hannah Dodd finds Tesh. Back to Dodd. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay around the body. Puts that one up. No bucket there. Wildcats. They're going to march up. Merritt to put up a 2-pointer. And that's good.
Yeah, another great shot. I'd probably think that potentially Liesl and Annabelle Lindsay, one of those should be at least... marking Amber before she kind of gets into a great shooting position. She's come down and had a couple of good looks the last couple of times.
Definitely, she is feeling it is Merritt. What was she on there at the end of the first quarter?
She was on 8 points at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, 15, 16. No, 16.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
We'll find that out at halftime.
Yeah. But she certainly had at least the last 2 or 3 shots, so looking good for her.
There is plenty of basketball action to come here. So it's going to be an exciting day ahead on KO Freebies and YouTube. Prelim finals, they'll be on KO Freebies, so make sure you get yourself onto that. Big thank you to all involved here for this amazing event. Big shout out to our announcer. He's doing a great job with the music. And of course, our guy on the camera as well. We've got plenty of great people around.
Yeah, fantastic. And then from that awards night last night, what sort of stood out to me as well was the Beluga Foundation, Elizabeth Ong and Brendan McCassie, who great supporters of the Wheelchair Basketball Association, and I believe, if it kind of wasn't for them, they wouldn't be, as far as they were this season, so it's just fantastic that you can have that support as well.
Definitely.
From the sponsorship side of things.
Yeah, it's a great organisation to be involved in. I can't wait to see the future and what it holds. Speaking of the future, I do see a raffle over there, so a raffle ticket will be in my future.
Yeah, I might give that a go after this game.
I don't know how we're getting it back on the plane, but we'll work that out.
Oh, that's true too.
This has our luck. A new player here on the court for the Sydney Uni Flames.
Yeah, Brody Palmer with the ball, number 5.
Yeah, nice. That one to Dodd.
Oh.
Palmer there. They have a good mix.
Yeah, they called the foul on. Wow, they just called the foul on Amber Merritt, and that's her 4th personal, which we'll just see whether their coach is going to sub her out because one more and she wouldn't be in the game.
So Flames there with 2 points. Palmer with those 2. Inglis. They really can't afford the Wildcats to have Merritt come off there. As I said, the 14 fouls.
No, they can't, which is, 4 individual fouls, and that's really high for before
especially
a first half, that's right.
We've got 1 minute left here.
So Amber's got 2 free throws, but I think they're going to sub her out after this, obviously to save her to after half time.
They do have High on the bench there, so we'll see what they can manage. She gets a free throw in.
It looks like Laura Gillis will come in as the sub for Amber.
She's almost a carbon copy there of Lindsay. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, very true. That's right.
It is amazing to watch. Great pass in here. Palmer with the ball. To Dodd. Dodd looks for her usual in Lindsay. Lindsay finds her usual in the bucket.
Yeah, direct on, straight onto the basket. She's very, very accurate. Nice play by Sydney Uni Flames. Let's have a look.
They've got less than a minute to work with here. A shot clock for the Perth Wildcats. They're pushing Inglis there. Inglis finds their pass out. She has been taken off Merritt. And it will be Gillis. There, the ball is in. It is 2 points for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was, Sydney pressured up, and it was late shot clock for Perth Wildcats, and making that 2 points off the offensive board by Ovens is great.
Dodd, she's talking here, looking for options as well.
They'll probably use the whole shot clock, but they've got 5 for...
Lindsay to put this up. Doesn't drop there. It is half-time here at the Shell Harbour Stadium, just outside of the lovely Wollongong. It's 32-29. We're in our half-time break here. We'll be back for the second half. Perth Wildcats versus Sydney Uni Flames. We are back for second half action here at Shellharbour Stadium. Perth Wildcats versus the Sydney Uni Flames. Tracy York, what were your thoughts on that first half there?
Yeah, well, if you look at the first quarter, and Sydney had a narrow lead by 2 points, but in the second quarter, then the Perth Wildcats outscored them 22-17, so arguably Perth had a really good quarter then. Probably the thing that stands out to me is Amber Merritt collected her 4th foul in that second quarter, which would be concerning because if she picks up the next one, she doesn't play again. She's currently on 18 points and obviously, arguably, their best player on the floor for the Perth Wildcats.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in this next quarter. It is the premiership quarter, as they say. No, we're in New South Wales, and that's an AFL term, but we'll let it slide.
Now, a lot of people say that for the third quarter, and for me it's yes and no. I mean, obviously the game, you see a lot of teams come back in fourth quarters and things like that, but it's close. It's only 3 points, and that quarter, both Ambers now up to 18 points for the Perth Wildcats, and for Sydney Uni Flames, Lindsay's on 19, so they're kind of matching each other there in terms of points scored.
Do we dare say predictions from here? What are your thoughts?
It's a little bit hard to tell. Obviously, for me, they need to keep Amber Merritt in the game. If she can stay out the game, then it's going to be tough for Sydney Uni, but then Sydney Uni should have a plan potentially to be, going at her defensively.
Do you rest her this quarter and then jump in the fourth?
Oh, no. For goodness, no. No, so whether you don't start her this quarter or not, which I don't think they are, then you've just got to read the game, and I don't think, for me, I wouldn't sit someone out a whole quarter. I'd have to see how they go. But again, on 4 fouls this early in the game, it is a little bit of a different scenario.
This is finals time. This is the Wildcats versus the Flames. Anything can happen. Dodd to pass this one in. Palmer. Going the opposite way now, they are, folks. So your artists aren't playing tricks on you. Lindsay. She puts that up. 2 points. Great action.
And again, she got herself to the middle of the keyway and straight in front of basket where she's very, very accurate.
Wildcats going to find their way up the court. Here they are, getting pushed around. Great defense from the Flames. The foul was called there.
Yeah, shot clock was down to 11 there. Yeah, some pressure up the floor, but they got the foul called on that.
So that was Van Leeuwen. Great defense, but just got caught out. So this one's getting passed in by Inglis. Inglis trying to find her players. She finds one of them. She has a beautiful shot. That one didn't work out for her, though.
Yeah, Natalie Alexander there taking the shot for the Perth Wildcats.
Inglis.
Shot
She finds
down.
Ovens. Ovens gets foul. Oh, it is a shot clock.
Yeah, it was a late shot when they had to inbound the ball. There wasn't too many seconds left on the shot clock, but they weren't able to get a shot away.
So Dodd's going to try and work this one up the court. She does that one there through Palmer. It's back with the Wildcats. Alexander passes that one over to Inglis. There is a foul called.
Yeah, that was another turnover to Sydney Uni Flames. They did have 10 at half-time to 3 to the Perth Wildcats, so that makes 11, and they probably wouldn't be too happy with the turnovers at this point.
So voice there from Inglis. She finds Alexander, back to Inglis. English for the 3-shot. Misses the board. We at least want to see one of those go in for a game.
So we got a sub
we're
there.
seeing Fisk come on through here. Bit confusing with the Stewart on the back, but that's okay. We won't look at that.
Yeah, that's right. I think we'll just go with the numbers at this point. And so according to my calculations, they subbed in a 1.5 for Lisa Edmonds, who's a 3-point player.
So there are those points in play, each athlete with a classification. We'll find some time to go through that shortly. We'll see what the Flames can do here. Nice shot up, just hits the back there. Comes back into play for the Wildcats. Dodd with that shot attempt. It's going to be Inglis to bring it up.
Yeah, some nice up-court screening to free Inglis to get that ball down the floor.
So they're working against the shot clock here.
Yeah.
Put that up, and it hits the net, folks. Doesn't go in.
Yeah, another late shot clock for them, so, some good defence by Sydney.
Look at them go here. Lindsay, and another 7 error in Gillis. She's trying to block Lindsay. No, she's a good player. Speaking of good players, we've got one here. She's got some space there to put a shot up. Finds the pass instead. Finds Dodd. Dodd finds the net. Let's go through this classification for those at home that are a bit unsure of it. Tracy, obviously we've got the points for each player at 3.5, 1.5.
Yeah, each player is classified according to their disability, and but for your 5 players on the floor, total of 14 points, which comes into play combinations and what you can and can't put on the floor.
So yes, 14 or sometimes 16. We won't go into the technicalities on there, but
current rules of 14.
Speaking of points, we almost had some there. A really nice pass from Van Leeuwen. It is with the Perth Wildcats now. Very close to their NBL counterparts in names, and it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think the clock had come on, the game clock had come on because only a second had come off, but they'd been in the backcourt for a little while, so resetting from the baseline.
So we've got 7 minutes left here. It is 33-32. A close one on our hands.
Yep, obviously in the third quarter, and now Sydney have taken the lead from being 3 down at the half-time.
Just a discussion here taking place.
Potentially they're just looking at the shot clock, problem with the shot clock at this point, so...
Take this time once again to thank sponsors. So we've got Sydney Uni Flames, so thank you to them, and belt up for the Perth Wildcats. This is the National Wheelchair Basketball League. Great players from all around Australia. Speaking of great players, got Inglis there. She passes that one. No shot down there for Vinci. Van Leeuwen. It's with the great Annabelle Lindsay. 2 points once again to her.
Yeah, they were very patient and waiting for her to get to position, and she presents ball side, so got that nice pass and finish.
In the hands of Palmer. Palmer finds Lindsay. Lindsay, she's got options here. Uses Palmer. Palmer with the buckets.
Yeah, potentially, like now, it's been a 8-0 run for this quarter. Whether the coach for the Perth Wildcats, Michelle Swain, whether she'd be looking at an early time out here or not.
Big thank you to our refs out here today. They've been looked at throughout the season, been chosen to come up here, and they're from representative states as well, so big well down to them.
And you mentioned before, but being 5 down, so they brought on Amber Merritt, who they do need to come in and steady the ship for Perth.
She is on. So we'll see what she can do. Dodd, put this up. Ooh. didn't want to go in the basket there, the ball. It looked good. Speaking of good, Merritt to the basket, passes it around. There's 2 points for the Wildcats.
It's an immediate impact by Amber. If not shooting, she was passing for the assist for the 2 points.
No pun intended here, but they are clawing back the Wildcats. Making for a good game. There's a new player there in Fisk.
Yep, she came on when Lisa Edmonds came off. And
so Merritt to put that up. Just misses that. There'll be substitutes here. She had a lot of court time here as Lindsay. Probably one of the mainstays on the court alongside Inglis there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with someone of her pedigree, and she's a high point player, so apart from being, their best shooter potentially on the floor and high point player, she's going to stay on the floor.
Speaking of good shooter.
Yeah, that's right.
2 points.
Exactly. She'd have to be on 23-ish, 25 now, points herself.
With the ball is Merritt. It is a Wildcats shot, and that's 2 points. Alvins. She's been a silent assassin throughout this game.
She has, and she's a one-pointer, and that would be 6 points for her at least, and that's really valuable points coming from the low pointer as well.
Hannah Dodd drops the ball in the net. Four minutes to go here. Inglis passes that. There's another 2 points for the Wildcats.
Yes, so Sarah Vinci and another low pointer, and just certainly got the nice roll when she used the backboard for the shot there.
Sarah Da Vinci. Very good there. Dodd with a nice pass there to Lindsay. Lindsay, shot clock against her here. It's the rim, rebound received. Dodd passes it around. Finds Palmer there, doesn't drop.
Nice backcourt screen, so release Amber to come down the floor.
Merritt uses the backboard. She's going to try again here. That one's good.
So bringing Amber back in from being 7 down, they're now 1 down, so it makes a huge difference. And time out, I think, the Sydney Uni Flames.
It's very back and forth here this game, a lot of changes. We see the men, they're going to be playing after this one.
I might have said nice things about you. Lisa is subbing in, Lisa Edmonds, and we go back 24 years ago for the Sydney Paralympic Games. So
that was quite amazing. Let's quickly talk about that one. You've met last night at the awards, 4 was it? Of the players?
That's right. So Melissa Dunn's playing with the men's Darwin Salties team. We've got Alison Mosley, who's with the Queensland team, and Lisa Edmonds and Lisa Tish. So Lisa Edmonds, Lisa Tish for Sydney Uni Flames.
And what did you get out of that tournament there in Sydney? What was that like?
We got a silver medal. It was fantastic. We had to beat the USA in the semi-final, and we'd had a warm-up tournament and lost by about 40 to them, only a matter of weeks before. So strategy-wise, we just absolutely stuck to the game plan, and we had to get back and just play in the key way, and we won that game to go through and play Canada in the gold medal game, so it was fantastic.
Oh, how exciting. This is going to be exciting. We've got history in the making here, much like your history there, Tracy. Dodd, Lindsay, back to Dodd. Dodd has a good shot on her.
She's got a really nice shot, and potentially now Amber's not putting her hand up as high, and obviously really saving herself. She doesn't want to get that foul, so they can still go at her in terms of shooting-wise.
And a great shooter there. A great shot put up by Alexander. She's been another silent one, doing great. few points for her.
Yeah, she has been. She's come on and, also made a difference, which is what you want to do when you get subbed in, and if you can, and she certainly has.
So it's going to be...
now the Wildcats have wrestled back the lead by 1 point.
Going to be a pass in by Dodd. She's got a couple options there in Van Leeuwen and Lindsay. Van Leeuwen. Look at Lindsay trying to find position there.
Yeah.
Back to Dodd. Dodd. Ball intercepted there by Merritt. A tedious Merritt, that is. She is on those 4 fouls. She gets intercepted there.
Oh, she doesn't want to reach.
No.
Defensively.
The thought's going through her head at the moment. She's going to try and play it safe. Lindsay with the ball.
Nice pass.
Great pass there from your friend.
Yeah, that's right. Nice pass, Lisa Edmonds up to Lindsay, and then
Palmer
on
with
to
the
Brody
attempt.
Palmer.
Nice pass there. Merritt. Put this one up, and she gets another 2 points.
Yeah, that was a great screen set for Amber to go to the basket. Set by Vincey there for her.
Edmonds passed that one in.
Now they take the lead by 3 points.
Dodd. What can she do from here? Finds Lindsay.
Yeah, I think Lindsay's just got to they've got to kind of set her up, because she's got to keep going at Amber and take those shots as well and put her under pressure.
Merritt. She's getting blocks left, right and centre. Finds a pass there. Doesn't quite work out there for Stevenson. They've got it again, the Flames, with 56 seconds to work with. Lindsay. Bounce pass there into Dodd.
Yeah.
Nice spin around. We do have a foul call. Was that
just
out
have
of
a
the
look?
quarter?
I didn't quite see that call, whether he
The wheel
called
turn might
3
have got
seconds or not.
Might have got her out there.
Yeah.
They're going to make their way down the court, the Wildcats. Do the Flames have something in store from at the other end? We'll soon see. Merritt. From far back. Hits the rim. Received here by the Flames. Van Leeuwen. Makes her way down. Bounce pass. Back to her fellow Flames player there. It's then on to Palmer. And there's a shot up by Lindsay. Another 2.
Great shot. Now we've got 10 seconds for end of the quarter. We see whether Perth Wildcats can get it over and get a shot at within time. Oh.
And it doesn't land in the hands of the Wildcats. It will finish off 44-43 here. There is 0.6 to go, though. We don't know what could happen. Nice little Hail Mary.
Yeah, very tough. 0.6. It's
She's
pretty
thinking
much
about it,
impossible
Lindsay.
to get a shot away. But yeah, unless they let it roll, which as soon as she touches it, the shot clock will come on.
Doesn't go for it. We are in for a great last quarter here at the Shell Harbour Stadium. Perth Wildcats versus Sydney Uni Flames. We'll be right back for what will be a great quarter. My name's Jordan. I'm with Tracy here, and we are ready for this final quarter here at Shell Harbour Stadium in this matchup between the Perth Wildcats and the Sydney Uni Flames. Tracy, what sort of stats do we have from that quarter there?
Yeah, well, if you look at that quarter, and Amber Merritt for Perth Wildcats didn't start that quarter because of our foul trouble, and Sydney Uni Flames got pretty much 8-0 start on that one, but once they subbed her back in, they wrestled back, and now they got the lead by 1. We've got Lindsay for Sydney on 27 points, and we've got Amber Merritt added 4 points to her tally, and she's currently on 22. But they've had some really good support cast with them as well. It will be a really tough and close last quarter, I think.
It will be a tough, close last quarter, as you've just said. It's going to be great. We'll see what they can do here at the beginning, the Wildcats. It's passed in there to Merritt. Pass back out. Action aplenty to come. Inglis puts that up. Rebound to the Flames. Flames pass out. Dodd with the ball in hand. She's got Lindsay there. Lindsay reaches back. Doesn't receive.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough pass. Potentially she could have kept bringing that a little bit longer, and then the angle that Lindsay was on, she wasn't going to be able to catch that.
The dream team here in Inglis and Merritt.
Yeah, they're certainly a very good combination for the Perth Wildcats.
They travel around Australia throughout the season and get to know each other very well, both obviously on and off the court. It's great to see them here in the finals. That shot's put up there by Merritt. Rebound once again there for the Flames. It will be Palmer. To Lindsay. She is very tedious there, Merritt. Can't do too much,
Yeah,
she
she is, and there was a little bit of a whistle call, and kind of everyone had a bit of a look, but it wasn't a foul, so...
She's on the board for this quarter, Lindsay.
Yeah, she's up to 29 individual points now.
We could potentially, in a sense, be looking at because this is first, second, obviously, a grand final team match up here. So
yeah, depending, obviously there's another game going on behind us, but whoever wins will go through, and to tomorrow's gold medal game, and the other will play off tonight in the prelim.
You can watch that one also on KO Freebies and YouTube. So Merritt here to the line.
So that was just Lisa Edmonds' 4th personal foul for the Sydney Uni Flames, and she's pretty important in terms of points and how they got their combinations on the floor. So it's not always about scoring, about how your combinations go. So Lisa probably doesn't want to get her 5th foul at this point.
Dodd. She's got a bit of 2-on-1 going on here. She finds Lindsay. Lindsay back to Dodd. Working together well there. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay. 2 points.
Yeah. Again, they were nice and patient with that, and she got her chair into a really good area.
It was great to see the action there from Dodd as well. Shouts of don't foul there, but we've just seen one.
Yeah, that was a charge. Charged by Stevenson coming down the floor. So offensive foul, the ball will go back to Sydney.
So Stevenson and Lindsay going at it a bit there.
So Sydney have just taken off Lisa and put in Fisk.
Lovely.
In terms of, probably saving her with the fouls that Lisa's on at the moment, Lisa Edmonds.
Manly Ewan with the pass there. Dodd looking for options. Long pass there to Lindsay. The long arms of Lindsay. Loop that up, use the backboard well. It is 49-45 here. Perth Wildcats chasing him down. Got Inglis. Inglis for the bucket. Gets rebounded there by Lindsay. Lindsay to Dodd. Dodd finds Palmer. Back to Lindsay. They're trying to push her here. Great pass there by Lindsay. She can do it all. It is Not in there.
It was a great look-ahead pass and a pass from near half-court into the keyway. Just couldn't finish it.
It does help with the height she has. She gets a bit...
Yeah, but good pass.
Gets to look over, and there's 2 points. You can feel the tension building.
Yeah, absolutely. 7 minutes to go on a 2-point game. And
she's been given a lane here to use, Dodd, and she uses it well. 2 points there for Hannah Dodd.
Yeah, arguably a breakdown of defence there from the Perth Wildcats, because you wouldn't want her just coming through for the lane to the basket.
Inglis to Merritt. Merritt shots up. Oh, absolute perler. Perth perler. I don't know if they have pearls in Perth, but
yeah, not sure. Well, they do in Broome, so.
Oh, there we go. Dodd. Fisk, 2 points.
We've got a timeout now to the Perth Wildcats after Sydney have stretched ahead to a 4-point lead.
So, 6 minutes. 18 left, 49 to 53. It's been a stunner of a game. We're only just getting this day started. We've got rollers on show. They're heading over to Paris.
They are heading over to Paris, so they will. Don't know when they'll actually leave, but I know the Paralympics start on the 28th of August, so I'm guessing they'll get in a few days before. But potentially, whether they're going over to Europe a bit early and get any warm-up games before actually playing the Paralympics.
In 2000, was that? Did you get many warm-up games there, or was it?
We had some overseas. It was obviously held in Sydney, which was just fantastic the way that they'd set all of that up. And when we played in the final against Canada, we played in front of 18,000, which probably prior to that, if we played in front of 50 people, might have been a lot. And when it was 18,000, it was outstanding. The support by the Perth or Australian community was fantastic.
We are getting quite a crowd around here, which is amazing to see. It will build over the weekend. Finals tomorrow.
Yes, fantastic.
Inglis here to her mate Merritt. Speaking of mates, Merritt's been really good friends with that basket all day.
Yeah, she's
been
outstanding with Lindsay. I'd probably like to see maybe Lindsay matched up on her a little bit more defensively.
Fisk. Another 2 points.
Fantastic left-hand shot. Using that backboard, she's come on, and like we said, with a lot of the subs have really made a difference.
She's kind of a shock factor in a sense. They've been marking other players and giving it to her. See Perth Wildcats here. They're trying to fight back. Backboard doesn't work in their favour. It is Merritt. The shot clock is against them. They lose out there. 49 to 55 in the way of the Flames.
Probably would have liked Amber then on the late shot clock. She probably could have put that up from where she was. It was a low pointer that got the pass, and it was a bit difficult for her to get that shot away.
Vanley Ewan here. Received that from Dodd. Back to Dodd. Dodd. Nice pass to Lindsay. Doesn't work out. Inglis. Great chair movement there. All around from all players. It's passed through there to her teammate. Looped up.
Oh.
Great efforts there from Stevenson and Ovens.
They actually called a charge on that one against Perth Wildcats. So 2 fouls on Stevenson. She got a charge call on it.
Animated coach, animated players. It's what we love to see.
Yeah, 6-point lead now to the Sydney Uni Flames. I think, time and score if they can control the play, both ends.
So Dodd with this shot up. Oh, hits the rim. Rebound received by the Flame. They're fighting for that shot. Who's going to get it in from the Flames? It is the one and only Lindsay.
Yeah, so she made the shot and she got fouled, so she's going to go to the free throw line and for one more.
see her shoot free throws from both ends of the court today. Let's see what she can do here. Oh, rebound received by the Wildcats. They'll try and claw back. Merritt. She's the one in charge of this. Work with their team here. Let's see what she can do. Nice little pass there. Off the board. That's a great shot there from Inglis.
Yeah, and a lovely pass. You know, it was a screen and Inglis rolled in, and a great job. So now they're 6 down, but they did need a good shot just then.
Bit of movement going on here with the chairs. Bit of push and shove. Got Dodd with the ball in hand. Pass that to Palmer. Palmer loops it up and gets intercepted by Merritt. She's on the charge here. Look at her go. What's she going to do out of this one? She puts it up against the board. That is 2 points.
Yeah, a bit of a crucial turnover, Sydney. Fantastic steal by Amber and the Perth Wildcats. So
she is feeling it there.
Yeah, that's right. Now they're only 4 down and we're 8 literally 30 seconds ago.
Dodd. Pass that in there to Lindsay. She's got space. She's with 2 points. Not making it easy, other Flames.
The coach for Sydney came out, wanted a timeout. They scored. He goes, no, cancel that timeout.
Seems like quite the character there, Alan Cox. Merritt, she's going to put a shot up. Nice form there in the shot. Didn't make the ring, though. Lindsay with the pass there to Dodd. Dodd to put this up. And doesn't go in. Looped over to Merritt. Ovens with the assist there for Merritt. Blocks Dodd. It's in Inglis's hands. She gives us a shot up, and that's another 2 points.
Lovely bank shot in front of basket. So good job. It's been up and down, hasn't it?
2:40 to go. Lindsay to Dodd. Lots of vocal players out there. Dodd finds Fisk. Fisk with a beautiful shot.
That's a great shot from the low pointer, and she was free. She came back to receive the ball, and awesome 2 points for Sydney.
What will Inglis do? Inglis. She's got Flames plenty around her. Shot. Gets grabbed there by the Flame. To Van Leeuwen. To Lindsay. With space and 2 points.
Another 3-point play. So Lindsay finished off really well there on the fast break, and now she'll go to the foul line.
So that foul there, can you describe that one for those watching at home?
So it was a shooting foul, so the chair banged up against her chair and a referee's called it a foul, so she'd already released the ball, made the 2 points, so she'll get one more free throw. Arguably, if she makes this and they're 9 up with 1:46 to go, it's pretty tough to come back from.
Oh, she gets her own board there.
Yeah, okay, that's even worse, to get the free throw shooter, get their own rebound and score 2.
We won't call that planned. Got a bit to do here, do the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's right, 10 points down now. Quick early shots potentially.
They're going to send some Hail Marys out there. It is 1:25 to go. Lindsay on the defense with Fisk here. Tries to pick that up. Doesn't work out for her. It is with the Wildcats once again. Inglis over to Merritt.
There you go. Merritt will have to shoot this one.
Long bomb.
3-point shot.
We love to see that sort of stuff. At least an attempt, that is. Van Leeuwen to Annabelle. Fisk from her spot. Misses that one there, but it does get to her teammate in Palmer.
Oh, I think they've just called a charge, offensive foul on Annabelle Lindsay off the ball. So possession will go back to the Perth Wildcats.
The Flames do have the 10-point lead here. We're going to see Inglis. Pass it to Merritt. Merritt's in there. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, so shooting foul. Really, Sydney probably want to, being when you're 10 up, control the play, so potentially the offensive foul and then a foul down this end isn't what you want to do 2 plays in a row.
So we'll be 2 shots here. 40 seconds to go. 65 to 55. A rare missed shot there.
Yeah, that's right. So one more free throw here. I mean, depending, obviously, she wants to make it. If she misses, she want to follow in her shot, but she made that free throw.
So Palmer to bring this one in. To Dodd. Back to Palmer. Van Leeuwen. She has options. That option is Lindsay. Lindsay passes that to Palmer. Palmer to Dodd. And there is a shot clock against them here. Looped over Van Leeuwen to put a shot up. Missed shot.
Nice play. They did the screen and roll, and Van Leeuwen, rolled to the basket, missed her shot, but it was a good attempt.
So Merritt, she passes that out to Inglis. A nice 3-point shot up. Hits the rim. We got 4 seconds to work with here. And the Flames, they win this one here. 65-56. Great victory there from them.
Yeah, really good last quarter by Sydney Uni Flames. They went into it 1 point down, and I thought they won by 9, but it's got up there that they won by 10. Either way, they got a good win out of it. Probably I think the foul trouble really hurt Amber and the team in terms of how she could play defensively as well as offensively.
Best player for the day?
I'd probably have to give that to Annabelle Lindsay, I think, overall. Haven't got the last quarter stats yet, but she would have to have been up near 40 points.
Oh, definitely. She and worked defensively as well. Well, I'm Jordan, and that's been my mate there. It's been a long day. Tracy. Sorry. Great flyer, Tracy there. We've got a long day ahead of us. I'll remember the name eventually.
We do. You're going to be in trouble soon, Jordan. But
no,
anyway.
It's okay. All good. I'll buy the next copy. You will hear from us very shortly. There's lots of names to remember, I'm realising. Let's go for our next game, which will be the men's match-up, and that'll be 3rd versus 4th.
That's correct.
So we'll see you shortly, folks.
Thank you.